Battle Royale. It's been a crazy night in Southampton right here. You know, big up everyone who's came out, you know, contributed to the event. You know, I'm talking TShaw, Cruz, Tom KC, Peak Street all fucking day. You know, Sean Country, everyone who came for the open mic, enough respect for you, you know, big up yourselves, make some noise. This was the last battle right here. We're gonna get into it, man. There's two guys from out of town, man. You know, they're out of their comfort zone. Let's hold it down, and I'm gonna introduce who the fuck they are. Yeah. On the left, representing Coventry. This is his third time battling in Southampton. Tell him who you be.
Yo, it's real Menace. What's up, Southampton?
Yes. And on the right, coming off of a win in his last installment of Battle Royale. This is his second time in Southampton. He's representing Battersea, South London. State your name.
Sirus. BME to SLC. Done.
With that being said, man, both travelled from distance. I'll let Menace call it because he came from further, so yeah, what are you saying? Tails. Heads. No, is that? No, it's tails. I need to get my vision checked. Maybe it's time for glasses. What are you saying? What are you saying? Menace has opted for Sirus to go first. Let's hold it down there. This is a 90-second round battle. So without further ado, we can get into it. Let's hold it down.
Hold it down, hold it down.
Hold it down.
Yo, so it's 015. Battle Royale's gonna find out who's the nicest. So tell a nigga to step up his game if he wants to come toe to toe with Sirus. Cause this year I'm taking heads off, like I was radicalized by ISIS. But first things first, let me deal with this motherfucker's midlife crisis. Cause you look like you hit 50, but still trying to do yayo with them young bucks. I mean, you should probably try to get a job in Lloyd Banks and stop trying to be a G in your unit when you're old as fuck. Cause you ain't Snoop Dogg. You're just an actor, so I guess the big pun is, you ain't Urban Menace, and if you didn't get that film reference, and I guess you ain't a real menace to society, they said this may be a close matchup, but the boys in the hood know that you ain't as nice as me. So what's he gonna say? How I choked in my last battle? So now he thinks he can come show face? Nah nigga, I may have froze, but I still caught a body. I just consider that a cold case. So since he wants to battle or even try and challenge me, well I guess I'm counting bodies like bitches be counting calories. Cause I ain't lost the battle yet, and there's no way in hell am I gonna lose to you. Cause I just came from defeating a gin. So what the fuck can a Menace do? Cause I already said I ain't here to chit chat and fraternize, plus you look like a damn whistleblower. So if you're coming with them hot flows, I'm here to turn them sub-zero just to give you that cold shoulder. Cause you skating on thin ice and making it this far, I'm here to make you pay the price. So after this, don't expect this or any other league to come hold you down. Cause this, oh yeah, fine, fuck it.
Alright, cool. Calm. Round one, your Menace, 90 seconds. When you're ready, let's get it in.
You just choked. You've been shitting it the whole day. You mentioned Sub-Zero, well I sickle rappers the cold way. Well look who stepped out of Fury Shadow. All the way from London. You came with nothing except the skin complexion of a beige and onion. But let's begin establishing facts. This is the moment I have to expose ya. There's no need for a show of hands, there won't be a fan of this poser. He's not blasting a gap pack in a holster. We don't believe that gangster persona. Let's talk about your habits, the stuff he knows that isn't kosher. How ironic you fucked up lines having coke before your battle was over. It's flames to your circle, Sirus. You're just a hype bunch of thug rhymers. You can get these rounds of fire like stunt riders. Come by us, try your luck and your time is up when I arrive and dump. It'll be war to your house like a fire truck. Keep silent, punk. I'm not down with all your shouting. You can't be a bad man. We know cowards talk the loudest. I came to give him that stomp beat until he stopped breathing. They're telling me he's never there when the block needs him. Whenever it popped off, he was gone quicker than his pops leaving. You'll see, Psy runs faster than a cop's speed.
Getting around to 90 seconds on Sirus. When you ready, my man?
Tenchoo, talk to me. Good MCs really that hard to find? And why you keep on giving me these battlers with big heads? I mean, that shit's so bold, I think I can actually see what's on his mind. I'm asking me, Sirus, why you wear shades in the battle? Well, I feel like I've got a good excuse this time. Because if I look directly at that shit, and that light catches a reflection, I'll probably go blind. But see, I don't know why I hate you. Maybe it's the way that you sound. Maybe it's because you act so conceited, but that doesn't give you a reason to slow it down. Because if you keep on stretching out your verses, your career's going to be like your fat sister, always going down. I mean, you could even come on some racist shit and talk about a banana clip, but that wouldn't be a long enough round. You even talk, when you talk about a time limit, so let me ask the crowd something. What does battling and his girlfriend have in common? Because when it comes to them both, he can't last a minute. I mean, the first time you came down Southampton, you really looked like you was ready for action, but choked after the first bar and not once got a reaction. I mean, that's kind of peak, fam. Especially when you couldn't even hype up your own hype, man. And Old English, well, he turned you to a phantom menace. I mean, you came with some nice bars, but dropped the angles wrong. That's why they never connected like Tetris. See, I thought you would get that bar, because you look old as hell. See, my level's above hair and you're bald as well. See, I'm the man's son like Marilyn, and you just trying to be somebody. I mean, you're so soft you make cows look hard body. I mean, you're like the battle rap virgin because you ain't beat nobody. I mean, he's got no body, so if you was trying to be real Menace, you should have said, you should have named yourself Nobody.
Nice. Round 2, real Menace. When you're ready, 90 seconds, let's go.
Now there's a man whose name is Larry David. He said 2 types wear sunglasses inside. There are blind people and arseholes. And you're not blind. But since the last battle, you've never taken them shades off. That's quite exact. You're blind to facts. You hide behind them like a mask. Now, there's one thing I heard in your battle with Emerge. You said, "I'll rip off your skin just to get to your nerves." Now, I have to admit that is sick. But after it sank in my head, you deliberately stole a rhyme that Cannabis said. Because you know I can write better.
Hold it down.
You know I can write better. Wait, let me demonstrate before I detonate. Heavyweight, renegade, it's never safe when Menace sprays. Fuck being me, I told Tench, set a date, I'll send him straight to heaven's gate. Test your fate, everything about this fella, bait. This tough guy image is sweeter than lemonade. Stick together, make music, that's all well and great. But even with a strong bond, you'd never sell a tape. It's not safe to bank on these second-rate rhymers. I'll make heads split like getaway drivers. And you want to be such a gangster, like you'll let off a full clip. And if you win after being exposed for biting, well, that's some bullshit.
Cool. That's it, man. Yo, round 3. As I was saying, round 3, Sirus, 90 seconds. Yo, cool it down. Let's do this. Round 3, Sirus, man. When you're ready.
So he's talking about me bar biting, like his whole record's clean. I swear down, type in Lighty the Boombox Genie, and you'll see how he stole that whole panty scheme. But yo, maestros are manic maestros. We better than white gold pussy, yo. And you couldn't even spark an idea even though your head looks like a motherfucking light bulb. You kind of look like you're in love with the cocoa. Nah, fuck that. Yo, nah, fuck that. If I got frisky with your chick, I'll make her pass out. No tiny temper, I'll put that bitch in a chokehold. So it ain't no biggie when I get my niggas to kick in your door. I'm a skinny nigga, but I lay out anyone with a 4-4. Ask the last nigga I prepped on. He thought he was in war with Conan. So Tenchoo, tell these nerd rappers they better not waste my time just because they want to face off with the roadman. Plus I heard that you like to look at pictures of your opponent when they were young and call them a pedo, but you're the one going on Bebo. See, I ain't calling you a pedophile, but you do look like you're one accessory away from fitting that profile. Because with them beady eyes, you kind of look like a serial killer, but you ain't caught no bodies, you're like Charles Manson. I know the camera's on, and you think this is a rap battle, but this is how to catch a predator. I'm Chris Hansen. So next... Yo. So So next time, think about your actions when you're in the park after dark and your eyes catch with a 14-year-old girl and claim that she just stole your heart. Because I can see through your true colours like stained glass. And the only way you'll be hard-body is if I put you in a body cast. This is the 3rd round. You should know that shit's getting incredibly real. This ain't a construction site, nigga, but you should know the drill. Because you'll never be on a higher level than me, even if you're smoking on that loud cannabis. I must be a monstrosity, because I win every battle unanimous. So Battle Royale, it's 015, and I already proved I'm the nicest. And that's how you deal with a motherfucker's midlife crisis.
Alright, this is the finale, yeah? Real Menace, 3rd round, 90 seconds. Let's wrap it up.
Fucking with me, face it, you can never win. I'ma leave you looking as dirty as Vito after fighting with Temujin. But do you know what rhymes with Mr. Mackenzie isn't an MC? As thin as a 10p. I sent Rusty back to Tesco, so if you think we match up right, I'll snap off the handle and Sirus will be in that back for life. That's good night. You ought to be thinking wiser. Boss man empire, stand around bars like they're in a cipher. But don't put up fist to fight with a drink inside you, or the next place you're posted up at will be a missing flyer. You actually think you can sell? Fam, it's a fail. You'd be the last on a rail in a January sale. So hack this actor in like you have a script to bang the 5th. You're a gangster until it's time to do some gangster shit. I'm not just missing a struggle, real face with it. But you're a lame gimmick saying shit that you ain't living. If you're about the hood and how you were raised in it, you should hustle to find a way out of there, or stay in it. I came to guide, change his life as I break the bind and educate this skinny man out of his counsellor state of mind. Because you have a life with no mission, a mind with no wisdom. You look but don't see, you have sight but no vision.
That's it. Done. On that note, go to the judges. Battle Royale.
Yo, it's Villain out here. Shout out to Tenchoo. It's been a crazy battle. We just watched Sirus versus Real Menace. Firstly, I'm going to say that Real Menace got slept on in the battle. He had some crazy lines. Like in terms of construction, Real Menace is crazy. In terms of like swag, aura, and like delivery, Sirus takes that by a landslide. But like it's a battle in it, so like you have to cover your opponent. Like I feel like in the first round, a lot of Sirus' material was like easily constructed in comparison to like Real Menace, who was like more agile with it. Like he's that the whole water, his house like delivery, that whole line itself was crazy. He had another haymaker in that line, like sirens, police shit, that was crazy. Second round, I'm gonna give that to Sirus actually. Real Menace kind of slipped off. Sirus had like, he had one of those cheesy lines about, can't remember it, but he came back with another line that counteracted it. I'll probably realise when I watch it back, but Sirus the second round. Third round, I'm gonna give it to Real Menace. Like he had a whole line with something like, you need to like, we'll rap to get out the council estate instead of stay in it. That settled it. That was it, and it doesn't get deeper than that, bro. So 2-1 to fucking Real Menace, man. I'd love to see more Real Menace actually, and if he can like transition into no flop and shit, like do more battles, I would love to see it. And Sirus, if he constructs his delivery in terms of bars more, he'll be a killer. So yeah.
Okay, great event. Saw the battle with Menace and Sirus, and it was one of them ones, bars over jokes, and Menace did get slept on, but personally I'm gonna have to give it to Sirus.
Express got root to roots, very good battle. I'll kind of break it down round by round briefly if I can. First round I think I gave it to Menace. I thought he had much more better delivery, and I thought his punches hit harder. Second round I'll give it to Sirus. I thought he came through with bars. I'm a bars man, so I appreciate that. Third round I'm going to give it to Sirus as well, so in my eyes it's 2-1 Sirus.
Yo, it's Bad Man. I've just watched Sirus vs Menace. Real close. I had it. So I had to give it to Menace in the end because that skinny man council state. That was just hard, man. So 2-1 Menace, man.
Everyone's mentality. Battle. Was it Real Menace Sirus? I think. I'm decided on this one. I think.
I thought Menace spaced out
2-1 to Menace. Just.
You could remember what Menace did because he.
Yes, and right there, Battle Royale wraps it up for the night. Give it up for these guys, man. Always appreciated when these guys put it in, man. Big up everyone for coming out tonight. You know, Midget Mike, Alex the Kid, Tom KC, everyone at Avondale behind the bar and all that for letting us do this shit and bring it to you right there. Yes, I'm about to announce this decision. Hold it down. Enough respect to Roots as well. Cruz, T-Shaw in the place. We're gonna do this. Let's hold it down.
Why? What's wrong with him? Yo, hold it down.
You know what I'm saying? Split decision. We've had a lot of them tonight. It went right down to the wire. It ended 3-2 in favour of Real Menace. Yeah.